We are currently located in the National Gallery of Arts in Washington, D.C., as we are looking at the Wivenhoe Park.
The painting was done by John Constable, which was completed in 1816. The genre is a landscape, and it was painted during the Romantic era.
John Constable was born into a rich family. His dad owned a lot of land, so technically he does not have to work. He has more free time and money for him to paint all day long.
He never went far away from his house, just went around places that were near his home and sketched a landscape that he thought it was beautiful.
On the right side of this painting, you see that the light is kind of dark. However, on the left side, you see that there is more light to it.
Yeah, it's lighter than the right side. So that is why he asked for the displayers to set his painting always on the window side, and he actually put little small dots on the lake so that when the sunlight hits the water of the painting, it'll look like it's actually glowing from the sunlight. So that is why he only asked for a window place for his painting to be displayed.
That's right, because it doesn't really matter how much light he has, just as long as he has some light, which makes the river seem more vivid and realistic.
It did make it more realistic by making it a little like sparkly and what people would see if the lake was really under a sunlight.
Right.
And one of the most significant thing that you want to see is the fences that divide up lands. And there are cows only on one side, and that fence is indicating the borderline of the properties.
You see two swans in the river and two fishermen who seem to be gathering fish, and they are picking up the nets to see if they have any fish inside the nets.
And one of the literature pieces that we can relate to is the Magdalen Walks, which is a poem that shows how nature can work by itself without any humans interrupting their cycle of life. And it can be related to this painting because the dam on the left side is blocking the water and the flow of the water, which the fish is not used to, and it's interrupting their life cycle, which makes it harder for them to live in the lake.
So in this painting, you see a lot of nature going on, but there is one thing that does catch your eye, which is a building in the background. It's sort of in nature, but that's all that's going on.
I think he just put it in there because he wanted to indicate the Industrial Revolution era, and he put the ship and the fishermen there. So like maybe they're kind of fishing for their own economic benefit. And significance about this painting is that the clouds have many theories about it because it has many different colors. And there is a building. So one of the theory was that those gray clouds are actually smoke from the factories that people are running.
Another theory is that it could just be simple clouds. I mean, he's just adding more color to it, which makes it seem different, and the cloud just makes it seem more realistic, just like the river.
And he didn't sketch this at one place. He went around many places, and maybe those clouds just differ from each region. They had different weathers, so maybe some place it was sunny, so the clouds are white. Some place it was kind of cloudy and it was kind of about to rain, so maybe it's like gray. But there are no wrong or right answers yet because there are no written work from John Constable.
Talks about this.
Yeah, talks about the reason, like, oh, this is why I drew like this, you know? There are no answers that were shown from John Constable that he painted the clouds like this.
Exactly. So you can't even find this park because he just went around and he got little pieces and mashed them up all
like
together.
That's why all the trees are divided and the colors and the sizes are all different.